You are listening to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. Welcome back, Tomies, to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. I am DM Dave, and to the left I have...
Henley.
Boudreaux.
Tuck.
Roscoe.
And Fenrir. Oh, guys. I've been really struggling recently.
Me too.
When I was a kid, I had 2 kidneys. Now I have 2 adult knees, and they hurt constantly.
I knew where that was going as soon as you said kidneys.
Henley, what happened last time?
We can't linger on this joke too much.
Tee. So what happened last time? A lot happened last time. So we found out that Fenrir was poisoned. And we met Nerf Herder.
Still don't know his name.
And Loki was part of the Hidden Hand, and he knew absolutely nothing. Worthless lowlife.
Would you say it was low-key, a low life?
Yes. That was, it was intentional. And we're all very confused, and it's been really heavy. And Roscoe and Boudreaux listened to a scary story about Half Pine Woods. And yeah, I think that was it. Yeah? Anybody? Oh, Tick stole a lot of food and money. And Herla is wasted at the bar.
And Fenrir saw things.
Oh yeah, and Fenrir had a vision about a scarecrow, and that he's gonna become one if he dies.
Maybe eventually he'll tell the party some of this. Probably not.
Yeah, we don't know. And
Been meaning to.
I mean,
Okay. We will start off with Henley, actually. So Henley had left while they were trying to wrap things up with Loki. What are you doing? You went down the stairs. Seems like you were after somebody.
Well, she's more just like really frustrated that, Loki wants to kill himself, because he's scared of the Hidden Hand. And she's like, sure, whatever, you're scared of the Hidden Hand, but you didn't know anything. You're just nothing. You don't know anything. And it was just really frustrating because she's like, oh, maybe we got a bite here. And
Right.
then hearing about Slicky Ricky, and just like, we need to come up with a better trap for him. But she also starts thinking about Lynx and his situation, like how everything was turned around for him. And she's also still thinking about, Tick and the situation with the goblins. And she pulls out her sending stone to Lynx and asks him about his situation, hoping to get an answer.
So what are you saying
She
in your little sending stone? I'm guessing you're...
Yep,
using.
the sending stone that's connected to Yolinks. She asks, what happened? Has there been a trial? I heard you might be going to the pit. Do you need help?
It's silent for a good, 15, 20 seconds. And you do get a reply. Hello, little ranger. Nice of you to speak. I've been waiting for you to reach out.
Lordak,
Yes.
And she throws her rock. She'll go get it later. But then she's like, oh, he's not okay. I can't contact him. Wait, I can contact him, and I will try a sending arrow to Yolinks. Same questions.
He's not okay.
Roll, let's see. There is some dice you have to roll
He's
To
on another
see-
plane?
if you get. See if it goes through.
Oh, gosh. I think it's a D100.
He's not okay.
Yeah, so part of the sending is that if they are on another plane of existence, but if the target is one on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance that the message does not arrive. So, let's go with, okay, we got to decide on what 5%.
Going on
It
low
is.
because
You
I'm
want the
good
low?
at rolling low.
So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you get one of those numbers, no dice.
It's a 2.
It's 70.
70,
Mhm.
So you're still asking him if he's okay.
I will amend. Just contact. Your sending stone was with Lordak. Where are you? Do you need help? How can I help? You know.
Mm-hmm. And you get a voice back. A familiar voice this
Isn't it
time.
a letter? Isn't it?
Yeah, it's a bow.
It's a bow.
But
But it acts as the sending spell. She
Oh,
shoots it
yes.
like an arrow,
got it.
but it disappears, and it's the same thing. Just to spice it up, flavor it a little bit.
So he can still use his voice to talk back.
Correct. Ooh, that is... Nah, I'm not going to play with that. I was like, maybe he has to shoot it back.
He has to throw it back.
Well, when you're tied up, it's hard to throw things.
You can spit it back at him.
Rah.
But can he
Check
even,
it with this.
Can he even read it?
Well, it goes into his mind.
The
It's
letter
not an
just
actual-
shoots through your ear and out the other.
Zoom. But yeah, we won't get too complicated in that.
it's
But you do get a message back. And it says, Henley, it is good to hear from you. Stay away from me. You are being hunted. If you are captured, you will die.
Okay, I knew that. I will then contact Liliana.
Okay. And to remind the listeners who Liliana is, she's one of the council members of Avalon. Kind
The
of
one
the
who
friend that they met up there.
interrogated Henley.
Correct.
She asks, what is the status on Yolinks? Is he in trouble with the Trigroven? Did he have a fair trial? Is he going to the pit?
Liliana responds and says, Yolinks is under careful watch under the Duke's special forces. Or special guard. He has not had a trial. His condition is unknown.
Okay. Henley has a little bit of hope. She'll send another arrow to Liliana Evergrove.
Okay, because you had,
I
this
have
is your
3.
third one.
Yes, this is
Okay.
my third. She's deciding against the other one for now.
Okay.
She's like, sending to Liliana Evergrove, I have evidence that Yolinx is innocent in the releasing of Lordak. It was another Tabaxi named Lioness. Please look out for him. He hasn't done anything wrong or illegal.
Illegal. You get a response back. This is hard to believe. Our evidence says the contrary. You will need to return and prove your evidence.
Okay, well, I can't answer back anyway. She thinks about this and it's like, I know what I'm going to do is probably not a good idea. And she starts like, I can't send any sendings tonight, but I can tomorrow. And she's contemplating sending one to Colbath because she knows she can't make it to Avalon probably in time for the trial. Plus, they have another mission to do. But Colbath might.
Okay, interesting. Is that all you want to do? Other than that, you're kind of making your way to
Just,
Justin's house.
she's keeping an ear out for the most part, like trying to watch her back because, I mean, she has an assassin looking for her.
Right.
But she's more just focused on thinking about her dad and the hidden hand and also the situation of Nerf Herder. Nameless man.
The nameless one.
Yep.
Okay, we'll jump over to Fenrir then. You're kind of like, here's a question though, because you went down to collect your money from Bree, got your money, and you walked out, and you notice because Roscoe and Boudreaux and Tick were there with you, but now you notice that you're by yourself. Kind of walk out of the tavern. How long does it take you to notice that you're by yourself and they're not with you?
Yeah, I think it would take me a couple of minutes because he's got a lot going through his mind. But as soon as he notices after a few minutes that he wasn't, he's just going to kind of stop and go back. Go back to like the tavern entrance
Okay.
and wait for Tick, Roscoe, and Boudreaux to come out. He doesn't really want to travel alone at this point. So he's going to wait outside, trying to look for the person that gave him that drink. Like trying to see through in the bar if he can see if there's any evidence of him anywhere. So that's what he'll be looking at as people are coming out of the bar.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to be looking for who he believes is Slicky Ricky.
Gotcha. So as you're kind of looking around and stuff, you seem to not find any evidence of of them. Are you asking?
No, I'm not asking
Around?
anybody anything. I'm not going to be. No, I'm not. I'm going to be just kind of like sitting outside, like I'm drunk.
Okay,
Like, almost like sitting outside, like I'm not.
right.
Like I'm in my right mind, but like sitting outside, like slumped over next to the building. Like,
Are you picking at your viol?
yeah, I'm probably picking at my viol, just like.
What, you didn't pick up a tankard and just pretend?
Well, he's using his viol as the drink.
Oh,
Poured
God.
it inside the viol and he's
Oh,
drinking
like
out
in
of
That-
it.
that
Sleeping
does-
Beauty.
Really, at the bottom, it has a little cork you can pop out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what he's doing, and then, after a few minutes of that, he would like to send a letter to Liliana. He's been meaning to since Colbath, or not Colbath. He's been meaning to since their battle with Cloth Des.
Mm. That's been a while.
Because I think that's when he's really been meaning to since they found out information. I know back in chapter 84. However long ago that was.
Is this when you talked to Dreekt?
Yeah. So since they talked to Dreekt. And
Because after the Cloth Des battle, you did receive information from Liliana. You received a letter from her that talked about Yolinks or Lordak escaping.
oh yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. We received that, and then I think at a later time we received more information from Dreekt about Yolinks.
Correct.
And so I've been meaning to send it since then. And he will say in his letter,
So this is just you writing it down because you can't quite send it yet, right?
well, because didn't she give me, I'm going to send it because she gave me a
That's true. She
Elven.
gave you an elven.
Elven thing to contact her. And
Correct.
so I want to use that
Good.
to contact her.
Yep, you're right.
And it says, Liliana, I need to speak with you. I hope I am not too late like last time. If I can even trust anyone at this point, except the people I travel with.
Yeah, I'm going to hold you right there. The sending can only have 25 words.
Okay.
Liliana, help, trust, you, people,
Help
SOS.
me. Obi-Wan, you're my only hope.
National Guard.
Send everything!
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
Scary. Go nom nom.
Short little
Technically, Zeb, if you don't put a space in there, it's only one word.
That reminds me of that really old commercial about the dad calling his parents from the hospital.
arms. Oh, yeah.
And he's like,
We had a baby.
Hi,
Eats
this
the
is-
boy.
How we used to
Yep.
call on collect calls.
yep. Yep. We had a baby, it's a boy. And then the
Like
parents
a-
get it.
Receive a
And
call
they-
from a Miati baby eats a boy? Nope, wrong
Nope,
number.
wrong number. Who was that? There was Jim. They had a baby. It's a boy. Oh, good.
Oh, does Liliana count?
Yes.
You can probably take Liliana out because it's going directly to her. She knows it's to her.
That's true. That would have been 26.
If you left
can-
that name in there. Can you make any conjunctions?
Conjunction,
I already
junction.
have.
What's your
You already
function?
have.
I know what I'll do.
Okay.
Liliana, speak to you, I need. I can't trust anyone. Elf to elf. Duke and Lordak working together. Very long pause. What do you know of Wick Lennox?
Gee, you hear a voice in your head. Yodrir? No, I'm just kidding. She writes back, or says back, what evidence do you have with connection to Lordak and the Duke.
You gonna tell our goblin told you so?
Let's see. What else was your? Did you say?
What do you know of Wick Lennox?
I have no knowledge of a Wick Lennox.
Okay, and would Fenrir know that he could send multiple? Like it would be like a 3-time thing with her or not?
With just the one arrow, you kind of get the sense that it's just every day you can send one.
Okay.
Every dawn it resets.
Every dawn it would reset. Okay, that's it then.
Okay. So, the rest of the group, Boudreaux, Tick, Roscoe, you just heard the story from Jeremy. You guys are heading back to the barn, back to Justin's.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Tick?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just left a little bit ahead of them, so I was like muttering probably under my breath, and nobody listens to me.
Oh, that's right. You did. So you were able to go out and you saw Fenrir out there as well. And eventually Boudreaux and Roscoe come out as well. So now you four are together.
Whoa, Fenny, when'd you get drunk?
He's not drunk, he's just sitting down. Just because he's shorter doesn't mean he's drunk.
But he acting drunk.
Well, you act drunk all the times.
I don't drink no more.
You don't listen either. I say we don't go through the woods because we're not supposed to. But no, you don't listen. You don't listen to anything other than what you want to listen to.
Well, that's pretty normal, yeah. Yeah, okay.
No, I'm telling you, we'll not go through there. Colbert and Lord Dex say, no go, we can't go.
Well, I don't plan on going. I just wanted to know, you know.
Why, Fenrir starts to stand up. Why does Lordak and Colbath not want us to go through the woods?
Look, okay? All the goblins was told not to go through there. That the caregivers are working in there.
The who are they?
The who?
Caregivers.
The caregivers?
Yeah.
They give you like...
Understand?
cow
Out of the
tippers?
half-pound woods. That we can't go and bother them while they're working. They work in the woods.
So is Colbath and Lordak working with the people in the woods?
I don't know. They just said don't go in the woods. The caregivers are busy there.
Who the caregivers?
The caregivers.
What do they do for you, eh? Give you like little treats or something?
They give care.
Treats. Only if you consider death probably a treat. I don't know what they do.
Then why they called that?
Well, why don't you go in the woods and find out then? Because you just want to go so bad.
I told you I didn't want to go. Sounds like me. You ain't listening. Hey, Fanny. I want to talk to you.
What's up?
I heard you talking when you were poisoned.
Uh-huh.
What'd you say when you woke up? Can't remember. But
No, wait. Because Fenrir woke up and he's like, no, wait, come back. I have questions or something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
who were you? What happened?
I was talking to the Scarecrow.
Oh, it was Roscoe.
But those things we passed on the way in.
Yes.
He, Boudreaux touches your forehead once again.
The talk?
You okay there?
So at Boudreaux, as you touch his forehead a little bit, you notice that Fenrir, you have pretty straight hair, right?
Yeah.
Pretty straight, long hair.
Yeah.
Boudreaux, you touch his forehead and you notice that his hair kind of looks a little more disheveled than normal. It's normally pretty straight, pretty down. And you reach up and you grab some of his hair,
Definitely.
and he goes to pull it, and it hurts, right? Starts pulling your hair. It feels like straw.
I slap him.
I draw my dagger.
Yeah!
What's wrong with you?
I wish I knew.
Hey now.
Boudreaux sits down. Am I awake?
Can I poke him with my dagger?
Me?
Poke.
Yeah. Boudreaux.
Oh. Am I awake? Poke.
Ay, that hurt, man.
You're awake then, I think. If we're in a dream, what is a bad nightmare?
I agree.
We could talk about this in the barn. I need to tell everybody about this.
Sound good.
Okay. We all make our way to the barn. Henley, since you are the first one that makes it to the barn, you walk in and you notice you are not alone. As you walk in, something catches your eye and you turn to look. And Nerf Herder is in his pile of straw, his little makeshift bed that he had in there. And he seems to be holding a sword in his hand.
The one we left on top with the broken shield.
I was actually going to say something, but it didn't matter earlier.
Oh. Is that your sword?
And he kind of scare
Startle him.
Startle him. There we go. You kind of startle him, and kind of a natural reflex. It seems like he grabs the sword and he's ready to defend himself, but then
Henley just, grabs the hilt of hers.
once he realizes who you are and whatnot, he settles down, and he's just like, "I'm sorry, I didn't realize that you were coming here."
Justin offered us a place to sleep.
Well, I'll let you guys rest here then.
No, it's fine. We're sleeping in the house, most of us. As long as you don't mind sleeping with Boudreaux and the goblin.
Boudreaux is the dwarf,
healer.
I'm guessing.
Yes.
Well, I don't want to interrupt anything that they might want. I'll head back to town and see if I can stay at the Steelhammer's Inn.
I don't think there's room with the show that went on tonight. You
Well-
should stay here.
I don't want to intrude.
You won't be.
He nods and just sits back down.
Henley will sit next to him. It's like, my father was murdered by that organization.
Sorry, you just... it's just funny. You just jumped real fast.
She's trying to connect.
I understand.
That's what Henley does.
Yep.
Connections are funny. I'm sorry to hear that. So you understand why I'm upset that things did not pan out.
I'm upset too.
I was hoping he would know more information.
Me too.
So is he dead?
No, he doesn't deserve to be dead. He didn't know anything. I don't think they'll murder him cruelly. He's too low ranking.
I still think we should have kept eyes on him. That if you guys set him free, he's probably long gone by now.
Yeah. I don't know if we set him free. I think we just left him in that room.
Well, he's bound to be found.
Well, if you stick with us, I'm sure Slick Yuriki will find his way to us again.
You guys did say that you had a run-in with him.
We did. He almost killed Roscoe with the same poison that Fenrir was poisoned with. Thinks that's their signature.
From what I've seen, it seems to be his signature.
Slicky Ricky's.
Yes.
Elsie, you're not there.
Maybe.
I'm getting dirty looks from Elsie.
Control your face, Elsie. They're trying to have a serious
They
talk.
can't see it, so I can do whatever I want. Sorry, guys. Not talking to you people in the room, talking to my fans.
My fans.
You know who you are. Wink.
Yeah, they're connected to the ceiling.
Maybe it's Slicky Ricky's boss's signature too. Maybe if we, track the poison, we can find out and cut off the head of the snake, or at least one of them. They're more like a hydra.
When I first started my investigation into this organization, I was close in finding a trail of his victims. And it seemed like every time I'd get close and find somebody that was working with, or that I had suspicions of working with the organization and whatnot, they ended up with those dark marks around the neck, suffocated through that poison. I don't even know what the poison's name is.
Boudreaux does. Boudreaux's very familiar with the poison.
Makes him.
He did heal your friend.
Yes, Fenrir.
I wish we would have had a healer like him that day.
With the prince.
And you see him kind of, with his fingers, he's kind of circling, playing with in the middle of his hilt. There looked to be like some kind of metal coin that was once there, but it's now gone. And you see him kind of just playing with his fingers, tracing that circle.
Is that where the seal used to be?
It is.
Henley will unsling her bow. This is a replica of my father's bow, and she'll hand it to him.
And he
Maybe you've heard of him? Hagen Thornton?
Maybe, but I don't know. I may have heard his name before, but it doesn't sound familiar. But it looks like good craftsmanship. Then he hands it back.
We'll find them. They'll pay for what they did. And then she'll stand up and kind of just nod to him and then probably go into the house. Well, no, she'll wait outside, giving him space to think for the party.
Okay.
Welcome to Tomes of the Chaos Bard Mid-Show Break. I am Rupert Bumpkin. Thank you for listening to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. If you wish to support us, visit us on ko-fi.com/Tomes of the Chaos Bard, where you may become a member of our Ko-Fi. There, you can receive special content, such as post-shows, DM deep dives, and exclusive merchandise, such as t-shirts and keychains. There, you may also donate to the Feed the Cast funds, a special way to thank them by buying them dinner for the night. Yum, yum! Other ways you can support us is by sharing us with your friends and family and on social media. Spreading the word about the Tomes of the Chaos Bard is a huge help, and we thank you for your help. Another way you can support us is through 5-star reviews. And with every 5-star review, Solemn the Chaos Bard will give you a shout-out on our Solemn's columns. So stay tuned for those. That is all, folks, and back to the show.
And soon, the rest of the party starts coming towards the barn. As the rest of the party, you see Henley kind of just waiting outside the barn doors. What do you do?
Oh, wait. Can we retro really quick?
Oh, what?
I want to ask his name. What's your name?
My name's Delvin. Delvin Ryan.
Been delving into a lot of things.
Ryan?
Delvin
Right.
Nerf Herder.
I prefer
Delvin.
Nerf Herder. That's what you said.
I'm Henley.
Good to meet you.
And then she'll go out and wait for the party.
Okay. Party is now reunited.
Can I have like stomped off slightly ahead of them and just be mumbling under my breath a goblin the entire way back?
Yeah, that's fine.
That's not a very nice word, goblin.
Do you say that in Goblin?
Yeah.
Okay.
I stop and pause and look at her and just glare, and then I keep walking.
Are you going into the barn or
Yeah.
what is... Okay. Tick opens the door to go inside.
Okay. Well, if the other party stop in front of her, she say, Delvin, the scruffy
Scruffy
guy
looking
that saved
Nerf Herder.
Fenrir's life, is inside. His name's Delvin Ryan.
And Tick is in the barn now.
So are you saying that to Tick? Or are you saying that to the party?
to the
Yeah,
party.
the whole
party.
party's
Oh,
here now.
okay.
Oh,
Tick-
no.
Tick
Henley's
just-
not going to talk to Tick.
Tick just decided to go inside the barn.
Got it.
So do you guys go inside the barn? Decide to stay out here and talk?
With that information, Fenrir doesn't want to involve Justin like in his household in the conversations. Like he
It is very late at night.
and it's late, and he's like, "Are we hitting the road the first thing in the morning?"
Yes.
No, I think so.
Okay, I'm gonna retire to bed.
You sure you don't want to talk? You said some weird things when you woke up.
We definitely need to talk, but now is not the time. And he'll like look to the house and be like, "We've got Justin inside there with his kids. We have Delvin in the barn. I'm not sure where we would. When we're on the road, we can talk.
Okay. Don't forget.
I probably will." He'll just a little smile. So if you remind me, I won't.
Because I think this would be almost the if we do end up forgetting,
Yeah.
this is the second time. Because I remember, I think it was a couple episodes ago, Fenrir's like, I need to tell everybody about the first vision and stuff like that.
Right.
But there's a fight
There's
tonight.
a fight going on. Yeah, exactly.
We gotta go do that.
Right. We gotta go do that. And now it's like,
Well, now I got more
well, I got more,
information.
but no.
Let's just disassociate for a minute.
I mean, I could through the rings.
It's true.
But Boudreaux wouldn't hear anything.
And Dick
Do you-
wouldn't either.
Do you have your ring still?
Yeah.
Well, we could unlock it. I got money to do that.
I mean, so does Boudreaux.
And I think, if I remember right, did you give us your ring or no? I thought I asked for it, but I don't think I ever.
No.
Lila still
Lila
has
still
it.
has it.
Okay. I thought I asked for it, but I don't think you gave it to it. Okay.
But I think
Lila never unlocked hers either.
No, I had enough.
Right.
Lila had enough people in her head.
Right.
But I also feel like you guys possibly bought one
Yeah.
for Tick.
It was discussed.
No,
it
no,
was
no,
never
yeah.
purchased.
I was
Okay.
gonna say.
Yeah.
I think-
Discussed, never
He
purchased.
actually hung
Yeah.
up. Roscoe hung up on
Swindell.
Swindell. He was
Gotcha.
like, "Yeah, by the way, we're gonna need a new ring." Beep. And yeah,
It was never purchased.
That sounds about right.
Okay.
Yeah, because we wanted to.
Okay. So it's the common census that we're all going to go to bed.
Yes.
Okay.
losing. Mm-hmm.
Can I see the guy in the barn like when I walk in?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so I want to walk up to him and I want to hand him 48 copper and say,
This is for you. I
For-
found it.
Okay.
and then I just walk away and I want to walk up to the loft.
Okay.
When
Is
Boudreaux
everybody
wa-
kind of sleeping in the barn, or are they sleeping outside?
Well, Henley and Roscoe and Fenrir had slept inside that one night.
You're welcome to go inside. The lights are off inside. It
well
is
then-
late at night.
Ooh.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
sleep outside.
Yeah, it is
Henley
very
is
late
sleeping
outside.
outside.
I'm assuming there's like a fire pit around somewhere that's.
Wasn't
You
it
could-
raining earlier?
It was raining earlier, so everything's still damp, muddy.
It's not a little
Everything,
fire
but it-
pit.
It's kind of not chilly.
There's somewhere for a hammock.
Oh yeah, there's trees around. There's fence posts around that you could throw a hammock on.
I'm doing that.
Henley probably sets up a little tent.
I mean, honestly, some of these cows have big enough horns. Roscoe's small enough. You could probably set your hammock between the horns of a bull.
I feel like somebody else did that somewhere with the golem.
I'm pretty sure that when Henley says or Abby says a small tent, she means like Kronk small tent.
It's just big enough for Henley.
One lady tent. Okay, so everybody disperses. Everybody sleeps.
When I walk into the
Okay.
I see what's his name again?
Delvin.
Delvin, even though I don't know his name. And I go, "Hey."
You know his name. Henley told you.
Yeah.
Well, more or less. The point is I walk in and I say, "Hey." And he walks.
Are you guys just gonna come in one at a time and talk to me?
I just said, "Hey," cause and he's pointing at his bed.
He looks down and he's like, just kind of scuzzes you off. Like, this is why are we playing that children's jokes? Like, after everything that just happened today.
Boudreaux just smiles and
Because
walks
Boudreaux
away.
diffuses with humor.
And then he goes and jumps in a pile of hay and makes a nest like mole from
Atlantis?
Atlantis.
Yes!
He goes,
Do you like cover yourself in hay?
I make myself, I have like a little breathing hole for my mouth.
And all you hear is
Every once in a while. But he's fine.
because he breathes it in.
Therefore, why Henley and Roscoe are sleeping outside.
Outside. Okay, if there's nothing else anybody wants to do, everybody rests. Fenrir, I will let you determine on how well you rest. If you want to roll a constitution
Yeah,
or
let me roll something.
how preoccupied is your mind?
It's pretty preoccupied, honestly. Like he's worried about. You can obviously, he's said it a few times. He's worried about trying to find Wick. He's worried about, he's heard Rochelle now. Like, okay, he's kind of thinking, okay, the leader of these hags may want to talk to me about trading for Rochelle. Like, he's just very concerned.
Okay, so you can go ahead, roll a con save to see how well you do it, and if you deem it fit, you can roll a disadvantage.
You know, there's also a whole race that they mentioned as well, you know, but whatever.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Fenrir hasn't said anything yet.
I know.
I rolled a 3. So with con, it'd be a 5.
Okay, yeah, you get very, very little sleep. Are you sleeping in the barn?
No, I was thinking about kind of trying to get back to, like, I'm a wood elf, so I'm trying to get up into the trees. Trying to get some form of
Yeah.
comfort, I guess,
Okay.
with everything going on, but
While you're kind of trying to make a good, comfy spot in the trees,
Nest.
little nest. Like it's almost like every sound sounds like a scarecrow. You know,
Yeah.
The shadows of the bright moon outside, because it's a clear sky tonight with a bright moon. Shadows are just kind of jumping at you. Very, very unrestful night. So, with that, the next day, Fenrir, you will suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Okay.
Which means you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
okay.
So
remind me
that's
of that.
for
Okay.
strength, perception, intelligence, any kind of ability check that way.
Okay.
Pretty much any roll that you have, because that affects your strength and dexterity and everything as well.
Okay.
So pretty much any roll.
Any roll at disadvantage. That's
Yeah. All right. It is now morning.
Are we all in mourning?
That's up to you.
I think Henley probably wakes up early and, even though Boudreaux hates them, makes ash potatoes.
Those who wake up in the barn, which I think is Boudreaux and Tick,
Do I wake up? Are you sure?
when you do wake up,
Got it.
you notice that his stuff is gone.
Okay.
Henley will come knock on the door. Wake up! We want to get moving before sunrise.
That is a big building. I do not hear you.
Can I have woken up before she did and been out just like scouting things out and looking around?
Yeah, is there anything particular you're looking for, or just kind of looking around?
Just kind of looking around.
Okay.
I don't trust anything or anybody other than Fenny.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
I will say that you woke up early enough that you were able to see Delvin kind of walk out of the barn, and he just headed north.
Okay.
And he has all his stuff with him. You've seen him go into the house, and then from the house, head north.
okay.
Boudreaux, don't make me come in there.
No response. She definitely is going to have to find me.
It'll be hard if
Well,
you're so
but
loud.
with all the mooing cows and stuff, it might be a little harder. Even with my snoring.
Okay, so I will walk into the barn, notice
Light it on
Delvin's
fire.
stuff is gone, and be like, sigh. And Boudreaux, wake up! Where are you?
The snoring does stop.
Okay. This is like finding a Boudreaux in the haystack.
All you have to do is smell it. He smells very similar to everything else in here, though.
Grab the pitchfork.
Just no bacon for Boudreaux.
Fine, I guess we'll just leave him behind. And I'll walk out.
What?
What?
I wish Henley would have played along.
Kenley wouldn't leave him behind.
It's probably one of those mom tactics, like, well, I guess we're leaving you behind.
Bye!
Bye-bye.
I think Boudreaux's going to wait a little bit. Yeah.
Henley will eat an ash potato and, like, is just tapping her foot like, where is everybody? I started a fire. We got breakfast.
Roscoe's pretty easy to find.
On the ring, though. She's like, Fenrir, breakfast is ready.
He'll make his way over. He's been in and out all night, so he's... The sun's not quite up yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he'll make his way down to the...
I'm sure Roscoe wasn't
Fire.
far away.
Just hanging between two trees.
Roscoe's awake. Tick is...
Tick's probably on a roof somewhere or hidden.
Okay.
And Fenrir is like, well, where's Boudreaux? The food's ready. And he'll go into the barn. Boudreaux! Breakfast is ready.
He's not making a big deal that somebody else is making
Boudreaux?
breakfast.
You hear some rustling hay.
Are you in here? We're going to play Find Boudreaux. So, can I roll a perception check as I look over to the hay and see if I can see him?
Finally, someone who will
Yeah.
play with me.
So Boudreaux, make me a stealth. And since you're kind of looking for clues and stuff, roll an
Hold
investigation.
on, Boudreaux make a stealth with as much mud and dirt as he's had come off of him and everything.
Disadvantage.
See how well he's staying still.
I have no
He's
idea.
not. His whole thing is just shaking like.
What
You
show is
never go
it that,
find me.
the haystack, like, just
Just-
jiggles
Yeah.
because someone's underneath it?
14.
Okay.
8.
8.
He's so tired.
He is, so because it is at disadvantage.
Fenrir, just give up.
Oh, he's got to be in here. Maybe I'll pull out some... I've got some fruit here, Boudreaux.
Tell him you have a letter from Lila.
No, he won't say it. He'll just keep looking, honestly. Like,
Right.
he'll be like, I guess he's not over here. Like, I wonder if he's up in the loft. So he'll go over and start climbing up the ladder, looking in the loft.
I think I need to roll for hold and sneeze.
Okay. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I did good. I think I'm really good at Constitution as well.
Well,
Oh, no, I'm not. I got a 19.
Okay. You hold
We're gonna do.
you hold the sneeze.
poke my head in the door.
I have a 15 on that perception.
Nice.
Boudreaux, we don't have time for this. You have 3 seconds or you don't get any peach mead.
Boudreaux pops his head up at you. And, I mean, I don't know where Fenrir is. Maybe he sees me. And I'm like,
He did say he was up on the loft.
yeah. And I look towards Roscoe, and if possible, I just go, I put my finger to my lip as if to say, shh.
And he has like a basket of hay on his head.
And just slowly descends back.
Yes,
Down.
that is exactly what I do.
And I'm sure you walking in, saying something, Fenrir's on the loft, and I assume that Roscoe coming in, you kind of look at Roscoe.
Yeah, I would have turned around and looked.
I'm gonna roll my eyes. I'm gonna wait for Boudreaux to.
Perfect noises.
I'm gonna look at Fenrir. I'm gonna look at the hay. I'm gonna look back at Fenrir. And I'm gonna walk out the door.
Henley is like packing up the horses, throwing water, and like just, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Let's get
And you
outta
got a dry
here.
match, and I'm gonna say that extra loud.
Yeah, I do.
Can I borrow it?
Yeah, here you go, Roscoe. This is all probably extra loud.
Okay, Fenrir.
Justin comes running out of the house.
What is going on?
Dervin!
Fenrir will climb down the loft. And he will say, I guess we're playing hide and seek. I'm going to go hide in this hay over here. And he's going to start to, like, go through the hay and be like, Boudreaux, now you got to find me.
Boudreaux pops out. Okay. Whoa.
I got you.
That's not how you play, Fanny.
Sorry.
And over one of the stalls, you see. Oh, what was her name?
Oh, hold on. I got it. Tristan.
Tristan. You see Tristan kind of poke her head over there, and she's like,
Is she milking a cow?
she's milking a cow. And she's like, will you please keep it down? You're startling the livestock.
Oh, sorry.
You're making it hard to milk these cows.
Sorry. And Fenrir will now start to just slowly walk out the bar.
Boudreaux's with them.
Picking pieces of hay off of them as they go.
Oh, Boudreaux's not, but he certainly shakes his head as in
Fenrir tries to pull some hay out of his hair, but realizes that
It's his
the
hair.
same.
it's his hair.
Well, wouldn't it have reverted back to his regular hair?
Yeah.
No,
Because he's less dead now?
it's a texture.
But he was close to death before.
That's concerning.
It's not a lot. You really have to. It almost looks like a calic type idea, but you touch it and it does feel like straw.
Get the faint touch of straw.
And I've touched it.
Okay, you guys ready to go?
I'm ready.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming Fenrir kind of gathers Tick
Say bye to
up
Justin.
as well.
Yeah, as I
Boudreaux.
head out, I'll just jump down and like.
Yeah,
And
we
tag
think
along.
Justin.
Yes.
Say goodbye.
But Boudreaux didn't get any breakfast, so he starts searching through Henley's bag.
What are you doing?
What?
I told you no breakfast.
And he
You
pulls
didn't
out
get
some
up.
jerky.
Tug of war.
I move away. She can't
Can
have
I
it.
Dex try and grab it from him?
Her for
Okay.
everything
Dex v.
that's
Dex.
holy.
Oh, sorry. That wasn't good. I got a 6.
That's a 12 plus 4, so 16.
Not quick enough. Henley's able to snatch it out of your hands.
Dang it.
You'll have to wait till lunch,
I'm going to throw an
Boudreaux.
apple at Boudreaux and say, can we please go?
Okay.
I roll a catch. What is that?
Roll to
Dex.
catch.
It's also Dex?
Yeah.
15.
Yeah, you catch it.
I snatch it.
Watcha.
He eats
And-
it core and all.
Well, yeah, but first he
Jokes on you, it's a blue apple.
deeply inhales the apple. Yeah, okay. Looks at him and continues to walk.
Okay. Are you guys going to make your way towards. Well, I guess. Are you guys making a new. Kind of the main road out is to go next to or through High Ridge. There are other paths that you could take to kind of avoid that place. Would you guys like to. What would you like to do?
Just go through town on our way out.
So, as you guys head through town, you notice that the Delvin is kind of sitting outside, kind of like pacing back and forth outside the blacksmith's place. You can kind of notice him making attempts to go inside, but then, grabbing the handle. But then he lets go of the handle and whatnot. And he has his sword and shield in hand.
Can I just walk up to him and say, "It's not that hard"? And I pull open the door and I take his hand and we walk inside.
And he kind of just pulls his hand away from you. As you still have the door open, of course.
Try to do something nice. It's not that hard. Just went through the door. It's okay.
Boudreaux is watching.
So is Henley.
I'm going to give a big.
With a
Do it. And he's kind of like does like the okay, and just walks inside, and he puts his sword and his shield down.
Henley will walk in beside him and put a bag of silver down.
Okay. And Stacy's there. And she's looking over it, and she kind of looks at Delvin, and she's like, "Are you scrapping these?" And Delvin kind of looks over at you.
He wants them repaired, and she'll scoot the coin across.
And he slowly nods. He's like, "The shield and the sword, please. It's time to dust off the rust." And that is where we're going to end the episode. Thank you guys for listening to Tomes of the Chaos Bard. Big shout out to D.A. Nichols for writing our songs and music for this podcast. Shields of Power is her TTRPG at drive2rpg.com. Also, special thanks to Culture and Compositions for remastering our theme music. If you'd like to check out more of his stuff, he has some fantastic background music, and you can even ask for work with him to work for custom music. You can find his stuff at cultureandcompositions.com. Also, special shout out to Realmwalker, Monument Studios, freesound.org, and Tabletop Audio for our additional sounds and music. I am DM Dave, and to the right I have
Fenrir. Roscoe.
Tick.
Boudreaux.
And Henley.
And until next time, we unroll the scroll to tell the tale. Bye!